Well, hi there, Mary. I talked to a legal watcher today who says it's fairly unusual for a sitting president to weigh in, but adds it points to just how highly publicized and emotionally charged this case is.
It is the unanswered question that has gripped a nation, and now President Donald Trump wants to know why Bryan Kohberger killed 4 young University of Idaho students in November of 2022.
Look, even the president of the United States wants to know what the motive was.
Trump took to social media, writing in part, "I hope the judge makes Kohberger, at a minimum, explain why he did these horrible murders."
I have never seen him or any other president come forward and say something to kind of put himself into the middle of a judicial process that's already well underway.
Longtime legal watcher and senior investigative reporter for Sinclair's Criminally Obsessed, Ann Emerson, said she was surprised the president weighed in, but thinks his sentiment speaks to the psyche of America, the victims' families, with that one unanswered question: why?
I would say the likelihood of Bryan Kohberger speaking to us in this sentencing is very low. But if we just go based on what we've already seen, he has really shown absolutely no emotion.
Emerson believes the evidence is more reliable than Kohberger.
You're dealing with a personality who has murdered 4 people. Do we feel like he is a reliable narrator to his story?
He has the right to address the court and the right to say nothing. He agreed to plead guilty to avoid the death penalty.
Death penalty is the ultimate in providing justice for my daughter. And I don't know what kind of father wouldn't want the most for their child. So I didn't want shortcuts.
Sentencing day is also about the victims' families, their chance to tell the court about their loved ones and the impact of such brutal deaths. But the prosecution plays a significant role, too, presenting arguments for the appropriate sentence.
We're going to get, to some degree, a story about what happened.
Kohberger is expected to be sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences on Wednesday. That's the very latest. Reporting live, I'm Michelle Esteban.
Michelle, the judge lifted the gag order on Thursday. When will all the sealed documents be released to the public?
Well, he made it clear, Mary, that he's not going to start reviewing those sealed documents until sentencing is over. He also said sentencing could go 1 or 2 days, whatever those families need. So he'll start after that. And he said it's going to be a long process as he goes through each one of those documents and reviews them to determine what can be released. Legal watchers tell me it could be days, it could be months, it could be even longer.